What's up, everybody? Nostalgia Goggles for 3 here. Thanks for tuning in tonight. So it is the new year, 2020 for us. Still 1995 for these Raptors. December 26th, day after Christmas then, and we will be recreating their game against the Milwaukee Bucks. We've played the Bucks once before this season, but we actually have traded with the Bucks since then. That was where we picked up Eric Murdoch. So decided he's going to, since we're facing off against his former team, he'll play the whole game tonight. Show them what he can do. And also I'd heard news in real life. The commissioner of the league at the time that I'm recreating, as well as for much of my life, David Stern, passed away earlier today. I believe he had a stroke a few weeks ago. And yeah, he is no longer with us. So we'll dedicate the NBU commissioner. Thanks for all your hard work over the years. Let's get at it. Whoa! Psychedelic. I think you must have tried to dunk. What's up, Spitz the Greatest? Alright. Another thing I'm going to do, the music thing was too fragmenting. Not everybody had the albums. People joined in the middle. It was too confusing. So we will bring back the beats. There you go. It's no Paul's Boutique, but it'll do. Hopefully none of you have epilepsy. I apologize. Quick look at the standings, see how Milwaukee's been doing. We creamed them last time we played them. One of our bigger blowouts, and yeah, 5-20. I'm not anticipating a big challenge tonight, but you know what? One never knows. Quick check of the leaderboard. Dale Ellis, then Daylight, then Tracy Murray, then Daylight, then some guy named O'Neal. Glenn Robinson, though, sneaking up the bottom, facing him tonight. His numbers are nuts. I would like to point out for you, Spitz the Greatest, that Ed Pinckney is number 5 in the league right now for shooting field goal percentage. So, got that going for us. 4 of the top 5 slots for us. None of whom are players who are leading the league in points. How is that possible? This is why I'm not 100% sure I trust these numbers, but according to them, he's 89 for 141 on the season. I think it's just that when he makes them, we don't notice. He's had some good games. Now, he had that one game where he scored 54. Free throw percentage, Eric Murdoch, transplant from Milwaukee. And Ed Pinckney again, top of the league, 4 for 4 from the foul line. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. 1, 2, 3. That one huge game from him is warping all the stats. Well, you know, how averages work, I guess. I don't know, we've played a lot of games, though. Look at those attempted numbers for us. Even Ruffin, way ahead of everybody except for Dennis Scott. Yeah, that's somewhat realistic, the way the league was at this point. Ben Baker on the offensive rebounding list. See if Damon's been able to hold on. He is. Played a lot of games. No, that's fair. You're right. He probably only does take 4 or 5 shots per game. I used him a lot more before we player locked. So Dale Ellis up there on the steals list. Ruffin. Carlos Rogers. Yeah, fair enough. You convinced me. Of course, we are not on the assists leaderboard. Starting lineup for tonight. So as I said, I'm going to be playing, not Tony Messenberg. At least not to start. Play Murdoch the whole game, and the best performing lineup this season with Eric Murdoch. I have not had the chance to run the numbers from Monday's game yet with the holiday and various festivities. But anyway, discounting that game, best lineup is with Dale Ellis, Jimmy King, your friend and mine, Ed Pinckney, and Carlos Rogers at center. Second best lineup with him is actually exactly the same, except Murray instead of Ellis. So, go figure. No, go ahead. Figure. Oh, wait. While you're figuring, talk about this figure. 10% of anything I make tonight is going to go to the Retina Foundation of the Southwest. I think it's important to give back, and these guys are doing great work. They are the leading research saving site helping people with macular degeneration, helping kids with preventable, treatable blindness. They're pretty awesome. So if you'd like to support them directly instead and have 100% of your contribution go to them, there is a direct donate link in my Twitch profile. If and when I get this on YouTube, it'll be there too. And I was hoping that switching screens would get the... That's interesting. I hadn't noticed before, but it seems like it's pulsating to the beat. Wonder if there's some crosstalk with the audio channel or something. Anyway, hopefully this gets better soon. Usually it doesn't last too long. Apologize. Thank you for hanging in there. That's what happens when it's live, man. Live from Toronto. You never know what's going to happen. So we talked a lot about Eric Murdoch. We did not talk about Benoit Benjamin, our former center, who we gave up. And I believe he is starting for Milwaukee. I set it up based on the realistic starting lineup for that year, and I'm pretty sure he was their starting center for most of the season after the trade. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Eric Mobley. Probably should have made that happen. But I have missed hearing the crowd noise. If you're just joining us, thanks for watching. We're having a bit of a technical difficulty with the input, but should go away soon. Is that it? That just fix? Nope. Yeah, I did miss these beats. How's 2020 been treating you so far? What's the greatest? Or 1995, whenever we are. There he is. Miss anything? Not really. We are losing. We're losing 2-0. And it looks like our colors are fixed. So, there it is. I know that might be 2. Yep. Don't need those. We need those to be worth 50% more points. There we go. Murdoch. Showing his old team what they're missing. Stealing the ball and bricking a 3. Woo! Block shot. Go high percentage this time. Eric Murdoch playing like he's got something to prove. Get that rebound. There we go. Here, Rogers, take that in. There you go. I don't think you really needed to block that there. There we go. So I guess to answer your question, what you missed when you stepped out was likely Milwaukee's only lead of the game. Oof. Pinckney. 2 blocks in a row. Alright, that's alright. Just let him dribble back court slowly, slowly. There we go. We're just so intimidating. Nope. Bad AI is the best. it is. That's probably wise of you, Milwaukee. Call timeout. Is it too late to trade for Murdoch? Get him back. Change our mind. Yes, it is, Milwaukee. Far too late for that. Dale Ellis, also back with the vengeance, something to prove. He's had several consecutive weak games, at least for him. Not so tonight. There we go. So Spitz-Agrest, how's 2020 been treating you thus far? Oof. Slight hangover. There you go. Trying to get back in the groove of real life. But things are good. Last night, my friend is from the UK, and she always runs a British New Year's Eve for the kids. So we count down at 7 p.m. and then the kids get to bed at a reasonable hour, which is all excellent things. And then today, it's kind of low-key. Went to Mass this morning. Had lunch with my parents. So far, so good. My New Year's resolution was to blow out the Bucks, so I'm making good progress. Sean Respert, potential member of our team later this season. Thinks he can keep up with Dale Ellis. Woo! Did that. The board. The board for us. Wow. Sean Respert. That is one heck of an audition tape. In real life, in the off season after this year, the Raptors traded AC Earl to Milwaukee for Respert. So we could move that a little bit into the future, if desired. There we go. Oh. We get the sub? No, we do not. Get that. Oh. Well, he had to miss eventually. Three. Not quite sure that should have been a 3. I will take it. Whoa! Eric Mobley. If they could do 2-for-1 trades, he was actually supposed to come over with Murdoch, but game does not allow you to go. Hey now. Get it. Oh no! I knew it was gonna be tight. I thought we could get the shot off though. There's one for the poster. All right. I will take that score at the end of the first quarter. I'll take that shooting percentage too, especially after Monday against the Knicks. All right, here we go. Benjamin is coming into the game. We'll let these guys take a little break. Not Murdoch. You do not get a break. Murray. Simmons. Earl. And of course, Carlos Rogers never gets just not in the cards for him. You were sitting there in your chair tapping the invisible shoot button on your desk. Yeah. I didn't want to go with another 3. I thought I had time for the layup. My hubris. Oof. Not a promising start. Tracy Murray. These 2 points could come back to haunt me. Yeah, that seems likely. So House of Bricks is haunting me. Murray's had several strong games in a row where Ellis has struggled, but it looks like tonight might be the other way around. Get back on defense. There we go. All right, L-Train, you take that in. All right. Man. There we go. Yeah, for both sides. Like, our defense has been great. We just can't get it in the hoop. Oof. Or hold on to the ball. Next dead ball, this lineup's coming out. There you go, Earl. Nice. It's amazing how immediately obvious it is that a lineup isn't working. Yeah, it's for real. Come on. There we go. Come on, L-Train. There we go. Lionel Simmons. Getting the job done. Yeah, last time we played the Bucks, we used 3 lineups for the game. Oh, nope. And all 3 of them had double-digit positive plus-minus ratings. There you go, Rogers. Lay it up! Oh, man. I might have to burn a timeout. This is pitiful. There we go. All right. That is quite enough of that. Let's see. I don't know if it's too early for Massenburg, but I'm gonna give it a go. Okay. Massenburg and Miller. I believe that's everyone who hasn't played, with the exception of Damon Stoudemire. But Damon won't really get a chance. Tonight's game, he doesn't work at shooting guard. We're going to play Ruffin the whole game, barring injury or something like that. Nothing personal. Damon Stoudemire. See if Ruffin. There we go. Already a more promising start. Oh, I was not standing where I thought I was standing. Oh, Jimmy King. And now, by contrast, there's no defense for either side. But just like that, we made up the deficit first lineup caused. We were up by 21 after the first quarter. We're up by 20 again now. We're only up 12 when you commented to sit them. There we go. Oh, Tony Massenburg. Take that in. Tony Massenburg. Can't make this stuff up, folks. There we go. Good D. Buffalo's own Trevor Ruffin. Yeah, that field goal percentage looks quite a bit different than it did at the end of the first. Whoa! That's no good. There it is, Miller. Take that in. Take it in. Oh, again. There it is. Nicely done. Turning on the afterburners, blown by Sean Respert. There it is. Vin Baker has not missed a shot. But Trevor Ruffins are worth more. Ugh. Massenburg. Tony. Ugh. Might be the most behind the backboard shots we've had in a single game. Bit of an inauspicious record. Whoa! Woo! These two shots have been ugly. Indeed. That's because we're playing him out of position. He's clearly a point guard. That's what we've learned recently about Tony Massenberg. All offense in this this part of the second quarter. There we go. Miller. Woo! That bucket purchased for us by Dr. Ambassador Dortmunder, wherever you are. Thank you for your support. Got a good feeling about this one. Too early to talk about a blowout, but JLLS, 44 points apparently in the first quarter. 3-point percentage is markedly similar. Man, solid numbers. How do the two teams determine who shoots at which basket in which half? It's a great question. I actually don't know. I'm going to guess 3, the number 3. Which also happens to be the number of patrons that I have. Thank you all so much for making this possible. Tim Troy, humanitarian and philanthropist. Spitz the Great. He's in the chat. Give him a shout out. And Dr. Ambassador Dortmunder for making this possible. And thanks also to the Retina Foundation of the Southwest. They are not affiliated with me at all, other than that I give them money. And I think you should give them money too. They do good stuff. Check them out. Well, I'm going to say that lineup was also successful. Let's try the other Murray lineup. Since we're after halftime now. Give him a fair shot. He's been doing well for us. King, Pinkney, and Rogers. That is a great trivia question. I agree. Something I've always been curious about. That might be an overstatement. It hadn't really crossed my mind very much. Certainly wondering now. Interesting little fact. Not a factoid. Here's a fun fact for you. Factoid actually means something that sounds like it's true, but is not true. Another word for fake news. But I, along with most people, tend to use it as like a small fact, a little bit of trivia. Gonna go out on a limb and say this lineup is better for Tracy Murray. There we go, Pinkney. Oh, bad pass, Pinkney. Who told him to pass that ball? Murdoch, sorry. Is that 4 for 4 for Tracy Murray in the second half? And 3. Whoa! Johnny Newman. Take it easy. 5 for 5. First 2 minutes. That is the most half-hearted three-quarter court press I have ever seen in my entire life. And I played middle school basketball. Come on, Milwaukee. There we go. Nice outlet to Eric Murdoch. That one's for you, Spitz the Greatest. Team basketball. I know you love to see it. Thank you for your patronage. Spitz the Great. Patron at our buy a bucket level. This is a crazy lead. Tracy Murray can't miss. Good fundamentals indeed. An unselfish play by Tracy Murray. Just because he can shoot the lights out doesn't mean he will every single time. If you are in position, he will find you. He will hit you. Oh, he can miss. It is possible. It's good to know for science. Now right back into it. If he's over 50, hey, whoa, whoa. Come on, refs. Where's the whistle on that one? If Murray's over 50 at the end of this quarter, I'm going for 100. That's how it's going to have to be. If he keeps shooting like that, he's going to be over 50 at the end of this quarter. Get that out of there. Nobody even close. I'll just give up on that one. Oof. Finn Baker. Nope. Sometimes you know right after you release. I know you've occasionally been down on Tracy Murray during the season, Spitz the Greatest. But I think this demonstrates if he's in the right lineup, he's just electric. That last shot notwithstanding. But still, he's got to be shooting like 80% from 3 this quarter. Man, that was a Tony Massenberg move right there. Oof. Almost spit out your milk. Don't do that. Milk's good for you. Lee Mayberry. Whoa! Whoa! Guys. Inbounds pass. There we go. Oh, man! Lee Mayberry against his former teammate. Brutal. Yeah, Murdoch needs to make these, stay on the leaderboard. There we go. We'll earn them then. Oof. Oh, man. These guys might be out of steam. Fortunately, there's only a minute left. Oof. I thought Rogers had the rebound. That's why I just jumped like an idiot, trying to make him shoot. Rogers has had a quiet game. There it is. Murray got a little cold, found a shot again. There we go, Ed Pinckney. All the way in. Yes! That's why Ed Pinckney, top 5 in the league for field goal percentage. Oof. All right, Terry Cummings. Well, I guess it worked out. In traffic. Does not matter. Tracy Murray getting stuff done. Oh. Oh, way off. All right, we get one more chance. Oh. Brutal. All right, we'll survive. All right, let's see. My guess was the number 3. Oh, visiting team has a choice. That's generous. All right, let's see, Tracy. Staying in? 40. Nope. Not quite enough. We'll go back to the Massenburg lineup. How's everybody else doing? Ellis is 44. It does almost seem like Tracy Murray hits a block when he is about to outscore Dale Ellis. I don't know if you noticed that. But, like, he was super electric early on, and then all of a sudden, I think he missed 4 or 5 in a row at the end there. Or maybe it's just the RNG catching up. Like, oh, hey, this guy hasn't missed in a while. We need to make him miss. Who knows? Could be anything. Could be I'm just reading too much into this. It was Murdoch, Ruffin, King, Massenburg, and Miller. Yep. Ellis is just a stronger player. He doesn't have a stronger three-point thing, though. That's the thing that, like, I'm not surprised that, you know, other things like defense and whatnot that Ellis is playing better. But Tracy Murray is rated a 95 for threes, and Dale Ellis is rated an 88. Seems like he would just outshoot Ellis. But I don't know. Maybe the stamina rating is more complicated than I think. Certainly, Trevor Ruffin is rated about the same as Dale Ellis, and when he gets tired, he starts throwing up air balls and stuff, which you don't hardly ever see Ellis do. Now this is interesting because this is the Massenburg lineup that did really well in the second quarter. Not off to a strong start. Because usually, at least within the same game, the lineups tend to perform roughly as well or not. Wide open, can't even do it. Fade away. There it is. Found it. There we go. Take that, Miller. Nice. Trevor Ruffin. I have also wondered if there's something about the way, like those running towards the hoop threes. Ellis seems to do better with those. And it, come on, guys, dive for that. Let's see some hustle. I've wondered if there's something about the player attributes that you can't see, that specific types of shots they do better. Like, Ellis can't hit a fadeaway at all. I don't think I've hit one this whole season, but Ruffin seems to do better with them. Our largest margin of victory this season is 70. I don't know if we'll make it to that tonight or not. Nope. Yeah, the lead definitely has stabilized. There we go. Yeah, we're only up 50. Definitely been a game of runs, more so even than basketball tends to be. Come on. There we go. 12 for 20 is not bad at all. Well, I feel like a lot of those misses have come. Well, I feel like a lot of those misses have come this quarter. Nope. There you go, Tony. Take that all the way. Or post up a three. Nope. Where am I? There I am. Oof. Alright. That's enough of that. Sorry, Tim Troy. Magic is gone from this lineup. You know what we haven't seen in a while? Dale Ellis. Ellis King. Pinckney. And Rogers. Oof, get that. Nice. Jimmy King. We'll give that one to you, Tim Troy. Humanitarian philanthropist. Patron at our Buy a Bucket tier. Thank you for your support. That's good. Yeah, they've definitely turned on the offense. I didn't think they were going to... I wasn't sure they were going to break 80, let alone 100. Here we are. The Knicks game was a battle of defensive wills. This one has definitely been a point fest. Oh, man. I thought that was a safe pass. Clearly, I was mistaken. Oh, come on. 3. I've been way more over the line than that. You've credited me. Nice, Pinckney. Good drive. That's how you get it done. Ladies and gentlemen, Ed Pinckney. Former Villanova standout. All right. I will take the open lane if you're giving it to me. Nope. Get that, somebody. All right. Wow, they're actually out shooting us from the field at this point. Well, that certainly doesn't help. There you go, Jimmy King. Ugh. I feel like the Bucks won a moral victory today. What, you mean for not giving up? Keeping the pressure on until the very end? Get that rebound. There you go. Textbook pick and roll. Yeah, I think they might have outscored us this quarter. Here's Milwaukee. Player of the game, Dale Ellis. 60 points, quiet night from him. Return to form for him. Starting to get nervous. Ruffin and Murray, 40 each. Nice. There you go, Pinckney. Didn't miss a shot tonight. 160 points is nuts, but I feel like it's crazy that they scored 100 plus. I would agree. Especially after the way they started. I'm pretty sure Massenberg took more than one shot. Oh, 3 points. Eric Murdoch, of course, playing the entire game. 5 block shots to show for it. As well as 4 steals. 4 assists, leading the team in all of those. No personal fouls. And the Bucks, yeah, very balanced scoring for them, kind of like the Knicks the other night. Westbrook dumped in 19. Mayberry, 23. And none for Benoit Benjamin. Oh well. Maybe next time. Very little work on the offensive glass. Benjamin got 3 defensive rebounds, so credit where credit's due. And an assist. 20 assists for Sherman Douglas. Good on him. Quick look at the shot summary. 57% from the field. Very good for us. Pinckney 2 for 2. McKing 2 for 3. Carlos Rogers, you got to be in front of the backboard, buddy. Rogers was very quiet for him, pretty usual. Massenberg. You can't say I didn't try from Troy. Already Ruffin. Considering moving Ruffin to shooting guard more permanently, if we move Massenberg to point guard more permanently. So I shot 60% from the field tonight. Come on, AI. Some games they prop me up, some games they prop them up. That's how it goes. We will save that. We have Trent next. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have an excellent evening, and check us out next week. We have Detroit coming up, as you see. And after that, we will take on the Orlando Magic yet again. Hope you have an excellent evening. See you soon.